Imagine walking into a grocery store from 1920. The produce section wouldn't just be a little different, it would be a gallery of strange and wonderful artifacts. Tomatoes of every color and shape, watermelons with intricate patterns on their rinds, carrots that were purple, white, and yellow long before anyone thought it was a marketing gimmick. Now, walk into a modern supermarket. What do you see? A wall of red, spherical tomatoes, a bin of orange carrots, a pile of dark green cucumbers. We have sacrificed biodiversity, and with it flavor and resilience, on the altar of industrial efficiency. But these forgotten vegetables, these heirlooms, they never truly went extinct. They were saved quietly, in shoeboxes and seed packets, in the gardens of stubborn gardeners who refused to let our culinary history die. And today you can join them, you can become an ark for flavor. This is the heirloom vegetable revolution. So, what exactly is an heirloom? It's not just an old variety. An heirloom is a plant variety that has been passed down through a family or a community for generations. To be a true heirloom, it must be open-pollinated, which means you can save its seeds, and they will grow true to type. Unlike hybrids, which are genetic dead ends. These are the vegetables your great-grandmother knew. They have stories woven into their DNA. And we're going to meet a few of the most fascinating survivors. Let's start with a tomato that looks like it fell from a Van Gogh painting, the Cherokee purple. This tomato isn't just a color, it's a history lesson. The story goes that it was cultivated by the Cherokee people and passed along to settlers in the Appalachian region. It was virtually unknown to the wider world until the 1990s, when a gardener named John Green received seeds from a woman whose neighbors had been saving them for over a century. Think about that. For 100 years, while the world was falling in love with bland, red, bulletproof tomatoes, a few families in Tennessee were keeping this stunning, dusky, purple-pink, gloriously flavorful tomato alive. It's a tomato with a rich, smoky, almost sweet flavor that makes a supermarket tomato taste like wet cardboard. Growing it isn't just gardening, it's an act of cultural preservation. Then there is the Moon and Stars watermelon. This one is a true spectacle. From the outside, it looks like a classic dark green watermelon, but up close you see it speckled with tiny yellow star-like spots, and often one large, moon-shaped blotch. It was believed to be extinct for decades, a ghost story gardeners would tell, until it was rediscovered in the 1980s, quietly growing in a backyard garden. It was never lost to the earth, it was just lost to the commercial seed trade. Its flesh is a vibrant pinkish red, incredibly sweet, and it carries with it the nostalgia of a time when food was more than just a commodity. It was a source of wonder. But it's not just about looks. It's about survival. Consider the fish pepper. This is a chili pepper with an incredible history rooted in African American and Creole cuisine. It starts out cream-colored with green stripes, then matures to orange, and finally, a fiery red. It was nearly wiped out, but was preserved because it was essential for the creamy, spicy fish and oyster sauces of the Chesapeake Bay region. Its unique, sharp heat and beautiful variegated foliage make it a double threat in the garden, ornamental and delicious. This pepper tells a story of community, of a specific culinary tradition that refused to let a unique ingredient fade away. And we can't forget the roots. The dragon's egg cucumber doesn't look like a cucumber at all. It's a beautiful, creamy white oval fruit that looks more like a goose egg or a small melon. It's a Croatian heirloom that is crisp, refreshing, and completely without bitterness. Why did it almost disappear? Because it's delicate. It doesn't ship well across the country in a refrigerated truck. It's a vegetable that demands to be eaten fresh from the vine, a luxury the industrial food chain cannot afford. But in your garden, it becomes a staple. Now, why does this matter? Why should you care about a lumpy tomato or a spotted watermelon? Because this is about food security at its most fundamental level. Monoculture is a house of cards. when our entire food supply relies on a handful of nearly identical genetic varieties, a single blight, a new pest, a shift in the climate can topple it. We saw this with the Irish potato famine, which was a catastrophic failure of monoculture. Heirlooms represent genetic diversity. They are a library of survival traits. One variety might have deep roots that make it drought tolerant. Another might have a thick skin that resists a particular beetle. By growing heirlooms, you are not just growing food. You are backing up the hard drive of our agricultural future. You are a citizen scientist, a grassroots botanist, contributing to the resilience of our food system, one seed at a time. So, how do you start? It's easier than you think. You begin by seeking out heirloom seed companies. These are the dedicated nurseries and small businesses that have made it their mission to keep these genetics in circulation. You order your seeds and you plant them, but the most important step, the truly revolutionary act, comes at the end of the season. You save the seeds. For a tomato, you ferment the seeds in a bit of water for a day or two to remove the gelatinous coating, then you dry them on a paper towel. For beans, you let a few pods dry completely on the vine. For peppers, you simply scrape out the seeds and let them dry. You store them in a cool, dark, dry place in a labeled envelope, and the next year, you plant them again. You have now broken the cycle of dependency. You are no longer just a consumer. You are a producer and a preserver. You have joined the chain of gardeners, a link stretching back centuries, who have held these seeds in trust for the future. You are not just planting a garden, you are planting a legacy. So the next time you're planting your garden, skip the boring hybrids. Choose a story. Choose a flavor. Choose to save a piece of history. Grow an heirloom.